Jane's Videos, and this is Nightmare House 2020 The Experiments Haunt Build Day 12. Now, we are going to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail tonight, so keep that in mind, so we won't be working at night. But hopefully, we'll get a lot of stuff done during the day. I'm excited to see what we'll get done today. Today is October 25th, 6 days until Halloween. Let's get the show on the road. So here, I got the plant diagram hung up. Now, since it's kind of crumpled up, it's kind of hard to see it, but that's fine. It's good enough to see that you can tell what it is. On camera, it's a lot harder than in person. But there's the plant diagram right up here. I might actually make it go higher, but I'm not sure. I think it might need to be a bit higher. I don't know though. Alright, so a lot of stuff was done today, and I'm going to show you what that is. First off, here is the UFO, not completed of course, but it's getting there. It's almost done. This part is going to be attached as soon as parts of it dry, but it's getting there. Now this is the bottom, this is the top. As I said, it's crashed into the ground, and so that's basically, if this was a full UFO, and let's say it was hovering, you'd be looking at it from this angle, it would go on that, it would continue on that side. That's the top where the dome's going to be. This is the bottom, but this is going to be the part that's sticking up out of the ground. It's kind of hard to understand when it's like this, but you'll understand a lot better when it's fully made. Plant head is put on the plant, though like I mentioned, the plant head is not done yet, nowhere near done yet. It is still put on the plant, so that's good, that's progress. Now, here we get into some of my favorite things that were done today. This wall was put up, and there is a beam there just to hold it, secure it. But this wall was put up. That one was secured better. So we've got the whole autopsy room thing done. This wall was put up, which I'm really happy about. It divides. There's only one more wall that needs to go up, and it's right there. Cutting that scene off. But this wall, I'm really happy to have up. Divides the well, the alien and insect room are two different rooms, but like they're kind of conjoined in a way, because the alien room starts like in the same area as the insect room, so in a way they're conjoined, but they're also not. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, you know what I mean. There's Area 31 capsule when you turn the corner. Obviously light is shining through here, but it's going to be nighttime on Halloween, so no one's really going to notice that or care. But yeah, this wall is put up. I really love these walls. I think they definitely create a very sci-fi lab appearance, and obviously since this is the sci-fi part of the laboratory, I think it works very well. They look metallic, shiny. I like them a lot. So you get this whole section is cut off from pretty much the electrical hallway, which it's wider than I thought it was going to be, but it needs to be, because if it wasn't, it would not be wide enough to walk through. But it's fine. I still like it a lot. So this last wall is going to go here to cut it off from the experimentation room. So you got walls up, though it's not looking fantastic with the walls yet. That's just because it's daytime, so the walls obviously don't look. You can notice all the little crevices and stuff during the day, where at night you won't be able to. But I'm still loving it. I'm loving the metallic, shiny look to these walls. I think the haunt is turning out absolutely fantastic so far. So obviously we got this part. Then we're gonna move on out here. I forget what else was done. Oh yeah, how would I forget this? This was a really cool thing that I'm really happy was done. I think it's pretty freaking cool. This big cage, this big experiment cage, which is going to house the night crawler. So this thing is so freaking cool. We built this cage by taking these little metal mesh, they call them mesh mats is what they're called, but they've already got a rusted appearance to them, which is fantastic because it makes it look like an older laboratory cage. But we have 5 of those, and they're conjoined together with zip ties, and then based on the angle that they're in, and they're also conjoined to the side of the containment unit here, but based on the angle that they're in there, it is not possible for them to fall. So that's fantastic. That's awesome. I love that, and I think it's going to look great. The palm tree kind of annoys me because that doesn't look very laboratory-like, but you can't really change what trees are in your yard. So it's also got a very easy access from the side here, so I can put Nightcrawler in his place. I'm thinking I might also put Boogeyman right on over here, like clinging onto this, since it does look like he's being electrocuted. I'll put the high voltage sign here, so it will look like an electric fence, which I think might be pretty cool. I was thinking of putting Convulsing Nurse in this scene to make it look like she's tied up and that she's the dinner for Nightcrawler, but I don't know. But I think the high voltage sign, though this does look like a big laboratory cage, I think the high voltage sign will definitely add to that, make it look more so like a big laboratory cage. So I like this a lot. This is really cool, and turned out better than I expected, for sure. I like that. Now, I don't know. Okay, there were some other things done. Back of the last wall was painted, so that wall just needs to be put up. These, my mom did these. These are just cardboard boxes, but they're going to be made into signs. One that says containment unit, and one is either going to say experimental grounds or experimental something of Dr. Albert Crane, or I might just use one of them for the greenhouse section. I'm not sure yet, but I definitely am having a containment unit one. Now, what I love about these is that the paint didn't cover every single part of it, and so the parts of the cardboard box are showing through, but it makes them look metallic, which I love. I think that just adds to it and makes it look even better, how they look metallic. I really, really like that. I think it's awesome. So, let me show you the gears. The gears are under here. Here's 2 gears. So we have that one, which I think I showed you last night, and then we have a smaller one right here, which is my favorite of the two, though it is smaller. So we've got 2 gears. There needs to be 1 more gear, and then gears will be done. But those are looking cool. My mom did these. I painted that one, but my mom carved it, and my mom painted and carved this one. This one's really cool. So we got that. Also, you may notice over here I set up Hazmat Zombie. So that's one less thing I have to worry about setting up. Because he's set up. He's not in his spot, of course, but he's set up, so I don't have to worry about setting him up, which is great. And his box is right here, because I'm going to put a piece of wood here, then cover that with a white cloth or sheet or something, and have that be the autopsy table for Levitator Girl. And I'm probably going to put like tools and scalpels and stuff for autopsies next to that, which should be pretty cool. Limbless Jim, I don't even know if I'm going to use because I don't have a spot for him. I mean, he can work in a laboratory, I suppose, but I don't really know if I have a spot to put him, because I obviously don't want to over-clutter it, so I don't even know if I'll use him. Spasm, what I decide for him, because originally I was going to put Spasm on this table, but I thought that would be kind of weird because it's the experiment table. Why would the guy who's in a straitjacket be on that? So I want to put him in a cage, probably, and put him either under the table, but more likely in the autopsy room, just to add some more detail to that section. Though the autopsy room is pretty much the same scene as here, it's kind of like cut off, so it's also not at the same time. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain, but kind of hard to explain, I mean. But you've got this beam here, which does not benefit towards the laboratory look, but it needs to be there to hold that wall in place. It's extra structure, extra support. Now these walls have been bothering me all day, because these ones, which were fine for about a week, they're now deciding to give me trouble. Now that Halloween is only 5 days away, they're deciding to give me trouble. And that's annoying me, but whatever. The show must go on. We got a toe tag there. One toe tag's going to go here. The other one's probably still going to stick with the roof idea. Now here's the high voltage sign that I'm thinking about attaching to that fence. I could probably actually just put a little hole in the top there and then thread it through, which I think would be pretty cool. Fuse box, I'm thinking that's going to go probably by Eddie, most likely. Live wires are obviously going there. I just realized where I could put this that I would actually like, because I was going to put it in here, but I didn't know where. I feel like this would be really cool in the autopsy scene, because this does make that annoying electrical sound when it's on the on mode, but when it's just on light, it just flickers. So that's cool. So I'm thinking about putting this right on up above the autopsy table. That might be cool for the only lighting source in there. The only issue with this is it's sound activated. The light doesn't light up until it's sound, which is really stupid, but it's just how it is. Like I mentioned, that small UFO is going to be crashed into the roof of the containment unit, which I'm pretty excited for. I think that's going to look pretty dope. It's going to be right crashed into the roof there. So the sign, which I'm most likely going to use this sign for the containment unit because I like this one quite a bit. Sign's going to go right above the entryway to the containment unit, right there. And then the UFO is going to be above that crash. I think that should be a pretty cool little scene. Also, Rusty got some of his parts repainted. That way, I can sit him down. He actually got one of his poles cut in half, and then I repainted him. That way he can sit down, and his leg's gonna kind of be up like he's kind of deactivated. I don't know. You'll see what I mean when I get him put back together in his new position. So, quite a bit of stuff done today. There's nothing really that stands out that was done today that's like, oh wow, cool. It's just stuff that really I'm happy was done, and that is walls, for the most part, because these walls needed to be done, and they are done, just about, besides that wall. And then besides the little walls that are going to be going from the tree to there, and then there to the fence, those just have to go there. Ooh, what's wrong with my camera? Hello? There we go. Those just have to go there because obviously the lab greenhouse is over here, and then the UFO crash site Nightcrawler's cage is in that area, so like they have to go there in order to cut people off from entering other parts of the yard. So those just take clamps and staples, though. Those can be up in like 5 minutes, so I'm not even worried about those. Now the idea with the greenhouse, I need to tell you this because I didn't tell you this. We're changing it to not have PVC, have a PVC structure, because, I mean, the thing is, it's right in between a fence and the house roof. I did get the clear plastic for the roof, but it can just be draped from there to there. Perfect. And then for here, we can just drape it down so it covers the house. So that's going to be pretty awesome. It'll be a perfect way to cover it. It'll be fine. I think it'll work, and it will be a lot easier than the whole PVC building structure thing. Also, that was going to be very expensive if we were to go that route. But I'm excited. This laboratory of the mad mind of Dr. Albert Crane is coming together, and it's going to be in full operation by Halloween in only 5 days. So, I'm still debating what my thumbnail is going to be today, because though a lot of stuff was done today, namely walls, I'm not just going to have my thumbnail be a wall. No, I gotta have it. I mean, this might be kind of a cool one in all honesty, just going down this path here. But also, I feel like Area 31 capsule would make a good one. Though I may want to do Area 31 capsule once that scene's completed. So, you know, I think my best bet might be to do Electrified Corpse. Let's do one from this angle right here. I think that's pretty cool. Because it's also got the wall in it, so I can title it Walls Put Up or something. I don't know. I could title it something like that, and it'll make sense because it's got the wall in there, but I'm not just having the thumbnail just be a wall. But anyways, am I still recording? Yeah, I am. Anyways, that's going to do it for day 12 of Nightmare House 2020 The Experiments Haunt Builds. It's not any crazy stuff done today, nothing like wow, like I mentioned, but it is some stuff that needed to be done, and I'm glad that it's done. Walls. And UFO is almost completed. Hazmat Zombie was set up. We got Rusty worked on. 2 signs are almost done. 2 gears are done. Final wall was painted. Cage was put up. We're making good progress. Tomorrow, because I want to go. Obviously, I'm stopping the haunt builds way earlier today than most days because we got to go to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. So that's the only reason why. But tomorrow, what I hope to get done: sewer varmint put in the steampunk lab. Those diagrams hopefully will be done tomorrow. Also, some things came in the mail because the facade, we're not going to paint the facade. We got some stick-on stone wall things. They're not scene setters. They're better than scene setters. Those will be fine for the facade because I don't really mind if the facade looks fantastic because it's just the facade. I care about the interior of the haunt more so. But it should still look cool. So tomorrow, I plan to get sewer varmint in there. Plan to have all the gears in there. Plan to have Rusty done. So basically, besides the diagrams, Steampunk Lab will probably be done tomorrow. Unless all the diagrams are done by then, which they might actually be. So hopefully we'll just get Steampunk Lab steampunk section of the lab, because obviously I've explained it's all the same lab, just built at different time periods. That was built in the 1800s. It was expanded on in the 1950s, turned into this. All the same lab, though. I've explained this so many times, but just making sure you guys are aware. So the steampunk part of the lab, I hope to get done tomorrow. That'd be pretty cool if I can. Actually, no, because I have to do the cages and stuff too, so I don't know. I might get it done tomorrow. We'll find out. There's only 5 days until Halloween, though, so we're getting this show on the road. We're completing this haunt. We're about 60 to 70% done, I'd say. Because though not all the lighting's up, not all the props are in their places, basically all the walls are up. Putting props in their places is not hard. I'd say we're about 60% done with the whole haunt. So I think we're good. I think we're running on a good track right here. 60% complete. Hope to have the whole haunt completed by the afternoon, or yeah, the afternoon of the 30th, so the day before, because I'm having a couple people who can't come on the 31st just walk through on the 30th. Obviously, we don't fully open up to the public until the 31st. We're only open on Halloween night for trick-or-treaters and guests who come. But the people, a couple of people I know personally, like Mac, Asher, some haunters and stuff who live near me who can't come on the 31st because they're doing their own things. They're going to come on the 30th, so I do want that stuff done by the night of the afternoon of the 30th, so they can come. But we'll be good. Tomorrow, getting Toe Tag Corp set up. I'll get Levitator Girl on her autopsy table. I will get maybe that final wall put up. It really depends, because we might need to get back there and get some stuff, because that's where all the tools are, behind that area. Yeah, the only reason I haven't done any of the exterior parts yet is because I don't know what the rain's going to look like. We have a cool front coming through the day before Halloween, and it's supposed to linger through Halloween, which is freaking awesome. It's been quite a few years since we got cool weather on Halloween, so I'm really happy about that. But that might bring some rain with it on the night before Halloween Eve. So on the night of the 29th, not on the Halloween Eve night, but the night of the 29th might bring some rain, so I wouldn't want to get that stuff set up until we know for sure what's going to happen there. But greenhouse shouldn't take long. That could probably be done tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure out what's going to be done as it happens, but we're in the home stretch here, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween is this week, so we're almost there. And Nightmare House 2020 The Experiments is going to be open to the public very, very soon. So stay tuned, be excited, be ready. We're almost there. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this haunt build video. I might make a video on Sir Henry's Haunted Trail tonight. I'm not sure. It really depends, because they don't let you film inside the houses, so it would be a short video of just showing kind of like the exterior parts, because there's no scare zones, just kind of cool displays outside, so it would just be showing the facades and stuff. But we'll see. I might make one. If I do, you'll see it. If I don't, then you won't see it. That's how it works. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's haunt build video. I thought it was pretty productive, and I'm very happy with what was done today. I hope you all enjoyed. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves.
See you next time, friendy.